Henry gets the express. One morning, the engines were leaving Tidmer's sheds to start work for the day. Is all that is except Gordon. Come on, Lazybones, said Thomas to Gordon. I'm not ready, replied Gordon in a bossy voice. When he heard Sir Topham Hatt was angry with Gordon, he decided that Gordon and Henry should swap jobs for the day. Henry can take the express, said Topham Hatt. Gordon finally arrived at Knapford Station. He was given Henry's trucks and was told that Henry was pulling the express. Ah, groaned Gordon. Henry had fun pulling the express. Thank you, Henry. Very comfortable journey, said one of his passengers. It's my pleasure, beamed Henry. Gordon didn't have any fun pulling trucks all day. First he had to pull coal, and then he had to pull stone. It was too much for Gordon. He asked to be uncoupled from his trucks and went back to his shed. Later, at Tidmer's sheds, Sir Topham Hatt arrived. He was very cross with Gordon. You didn't even finish your jobs today, said Sir Topham Hatt. You must learn to do the jobs you're asked to do, and tonight I'm asking you to pull the flying clipper, he continued. At first, Gordon refused to consider pulling the flying clipper. I will not pull a smelly fish train, he said. If you don't do it, perhaps Henry will keep the job of pulling the express forever, replied Sir Topham Hatt. Gordon pulled the flying clipper and delivered all the fish. He arrived back the next morning tired, but ready to pull the express. Oh, you do smell a bit fishy, Gordon. Maybe you should think about getting a wash down first, said Thomas. Oh, the indignity, replied Gordon. And that was Henry Gets the Express, with Gordon, Henry, the narrow gauge engines, and Gordon not being very happy because he has to pull the express. After he has to do Henry's jobs first, because Henry is pulling the express instead of Gordon, and Gordon has to pull the flying kipper. Because the top hat wants Gordon to do what he's asked, but Gordon does not want to pull the flying kipper because it says here, you must learn to do the jobs you're asked to do, and tonight I'm asking you to pull the flying kipper, he continued. But Gordon refused at first, but he had to do the flying kipper because if he didn't pull the flying kipper, Henry will keep the job of pulling the express forever. But Gordon did it because he arrived back the next morning tired. He felt very tired after throwing the smelly fish train. Because Gordon, maybe you should think of getting a washdown first, said Thomas. And Gordon said, oh, indignity, after having all the fish smell on him and doing the flying kipper all night. Gordon wants to just have a sleep, but he can't because he's got to do first is have a washdown. So that's what we have found out, that Gordon does not do the flying kipper, and Henry is best at pulling the express, and Henry likes doing the express because Henry's having fun doing it. But Gordon is not having fun because he has to do Henry's jobs. We can see here that Gordon does not seem happy doing the quarry run, getting all the quarry stone from the stone from the quarry. And because of that, he didn't do jobs. So we found out that Gordon is best doing his own job. Because Gordon is not really happy. He's not really happy doing other jobs, but he's only happy when he does his own job at pulling the express. So Gordon and Henry are two different engines. They really are very different to each other, and I hope you found it really interesting seeing what Gordon and Henry have been doing in Henry Gets the Express story. Have a good rest of your day and goodbye.